Because as a president, if he was sensitive enough to consider what Nigerians will feel, what the opposition will say, people like El-Rufai, people like Lai Mohammed, Jonathan took into cognizance their value and their ability to talk to Nigerians and engage Nigerians. Apart from press release from Wadata House, have you seen any sensible thing coming out from that party? So you are now wondering that a president got a presidential jet, he bought Cadillac and everything. If Tinubu wants third term, today he will get it. Saudi Aramco is making profit by the second. The same oil we have here. Saudi Aramco. Check it on your phone. Google it. They make profit by the second. By every second they make profit. The same oil, the same crude, the same management that they have is what we have here. We are not a serious people. Ask me why. Is it not 2 weeks ago they said that all the outlets of NNPC around the country have been what? Have been sold to a company that belongs to the president's cousin. Will you hear something as dirty as that from Saudi Aramco? Every drop of oil is accounted for. Who is accounting for us here? They decide. You just said it 2 weeks ago. They said they made a profit of $3 billion. Today now they are saying they are in debt. Nobody is asking questions. Nobody is holding them accountable. NNPC can decide on your own today and say we don't have one kobo in our coffers. They can wake up tomorrow for political expediency and tell you that we have 100 billion. Do you understand? When there is no system in place to encourage accountability, what you will have is the mess. Solomon, for more than 3 months, will be having fuel scarcity across the country. There is a minister of petroleum who is the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. He has not addressed Nigerians on that issue. There is a minister of state for oil. There is a minister of state for gas. There is the MDNNPC. They have the spokesperson. They have the communication people in the NNPC. None of them has deemed it fit to engage Nigerians. Why? Because they do not consider Nigerians human beings. They do not consider you that they owe you any explanation. And it is only in this country. So when you asked me the question and I told you that we are not a serious people, that was what I meant. When we are serious, we will open the books of the NNPC. We will open the books of the NNPC, no matter who is involved. Until then, you see this artificial, they will say, oh, we need to remove subsidy, we need to increase fuel price so that fuel can be available. We have been hearing that since Abacha's time. We are buying fuel now 690 naira, 700 naira, and there is this scarcity. So it's not about the price of the fuel, or you understand? It's about management on seriousness on the part of the leadership of the country. If you want to get an NNPC working, you know what to do. Why is Mele Kyari still in NNPC? Why? Why is Mele Kyari still the GMD of NNPC? With all the when we are serious, we know men that should man organizations as powerful and sensitive as that, and we know what those that have manned it before, we know what should be done to them. Until then, let us keep joking and playing around and keep queuing up for fuel for 1,000 naira in a country that produces that has crude. When Jonathan wanted to remove fuel subsidy in 2012, for 6 months in 2011, he engaged different stakeholders. You know why? Because as a president, if he was sensitive enough to consider what Nigerians will feel, what the opposition will say, people like El-Rufai, people like Lai Mohammed, Jonathan took into cognizance their value and their ability to talk to Nigerians and engage Nigerians. Apart from press release from Wadata House, have you seen any sensible thing coming out from that party? So you are now wondering that a president got a presidential jet, he bought Cadillac and everything. If Tinubu wants third term, today he will get it. If Tinubu wants third term, he will get it. Because who is going to oppose him? Ordinary protest. How many people came out? How many? How many leaders of this country stood with the people during the protest? Everybody is hiding. I don't want to offend that rock. So let's continue living. I am begging Tinubu, buy more private jets, buy presidential jet, buy more Cadillac. Show Nigerians Show Nigerians that they are an unserious set of people. Because which other country will your citizens be finding it hard to feed 3 times, 2 times in a day, and you are wasting $150 million to buy a presidential jet? You are spending over how much to buy a Cadillac? Not that there are no vehicles in Aso Rock. You are spending 21 billion naira to build house for the vice president. You are buying 5 billion naira yacht. It is only in Nigeria because what? The people consider themselves conquered. Number 2, opposition is dead. DEAD. Opposition is dead. Opposition is compromised. Opposition is scared. Until we have an opposition that can look the government in the face and tell the government enough is enough, Tinubu should carry on. He should carry on. Because I don't see any other country that can take half of what we have taken in the last 1 year.